am live here at the Writing Arena with Alyssa Sleepy Pie, also known as Sleepy, the owner of Gold Saddles Guild. So, Sleepy, can you tell me a little bit about your club?
Yeah, so our club is called Gold Saddles Guild, and we made it in late December. And we made it after coming back from a break of me owning a club in the past, as well as another one of my leaders owning a club in the past. And we just decided to come back together with a lot of previous members from Terrific Tigers when we first started that club, because we really missed doing dressage together. And we just wanted a space to just like have fun again, be creative, and a more like mature environment with an older member base. Just understanding that a lot of us are very busy in our real lives now, so we just have a more casual and fun club, but we still compete. So that's kind of about our club.
Okay, I have a few questions if I can ask you.
Of course, take it away.
What has been your favorite thing about owning again?
Oh, that's a really good question. Honestly, I think just like the smiles that I get when I'm commanding or teaching lessons, like they truly never fail to make me laugh. I think that has just provided me a missing piece of joy in my life, that I can come home at the end of like a hard day and just escape for an hour. Like when I like finish my lesson and it's over, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like I went to like another world. So it's just like a fun time and a way for me to escape and have fun with some really cool people.
That sounds awesome. It's glad to see you in the arena again. So, yes. What inspired you to come back, honestly?
Oh, good question. I think I've just kind of been lurking in the shadows, looking at all these clubs, doing so well, having so much fun, and I just kind of missed it. And I thought about coming back for a while, and I wasn't sure how people would react to that. And I reached out to the GSG leaders first, Happy and Clicky, and they were like immediately supportive of me coming back. And they just said, like, there's no pressure, like, just come back and have fun. And they were just happy to have me back, and they weren't looking for like anything from me. They were happy to have me back, and I'm happy to be back. And I think that I made the right choice, and it just feels very like easy this time around. I'm trying not to put any pressure on myself about like winning everything and being like the best club ever. I just want to have fun with people that I care about this time around.
That sounds great. That's a great environment for your club. And our last question is, for the owners with no experience owning, what is one piece of advice you would like to give them?
Oh, that's a good question. I feel like when club owners are asked this, they always kind of say like, just keep going, but that's honestly easier said than done. I think that the piece of advice that I would have would be just make like a really conscious effort that you're not going to burn yourself out. Like if you feel like you need to take a break from the game, like if it's not providing you any joy, you should probably just take a break from the game. Try not to get too wrapped up in your club. Like that might sound like counterintuitive to what other people might say, but I think if you get too wrapped up too quickly in your club and that becomes like your whole life, you're more likely to burn out and probably disband your club. So I would say trying to find a real life /SSO balance would be my biggest piece of advice.
That is such a great piece of advice that you've given. As you said, a lot of owners just honestly just say, keep going. Thank you for interviewing with me. And back to the station.
No problem.
We are here at the station where we come to talk about a little bit about this recent update. So in this recent update, we've had a chance to go and buy a couple breeds of horses that were listed for a better price, for a little bit of a cheaper price, as well as the new championship system. Let's go check them out. The new champion system entails the availability to go ahead and start practice it, which was definitely something incredible, because now that people can start mastering their skills of getting the shortcuts down, and they'll be able to kind of know the track by heart, which, sometimes you just don't have the time to go and kind of map it out when you're doing it yourself, with the whole championship with everybody in it. So this gives a really good chance. They also made some changes to the schedule. The schedule has been fitted more towards the players who are more available during the daytime, not really towards the evening. There is a couple times where, I think a few days, they have it where it goes to a little bit later, but it's not pretty super late like it had been. Which, granted, it can be dependent upon your time zone. Your time zone for your server that you are on could be different from the one that you are in real life. So they also have quite a few things. You can go change your tire and your storage there. And then they have a place where you can go buy some more food and I think some more tack as well, but that is something that I'm very happy they added in. I do wish we could change our horse, but I understand that it's a little bit more complicated. But if you've got the wrong horse and you're on a level, let's say you're on a level 1 horse, but you probably wanted your level 14 horse to get maxed, because it does have a little bit of XP that you get per day for doing the race, for doing the championship, which is pretty awesome. So I think we are going to go check out the new discounted horses. Okay, we are here over at the cool little discount area. So right over there is the horse sale. So these are both 510, and I believe the other one is around there. So those are around 500. I think this is 600. These two are 600, which, can be pretty reasonable now. I definitely think that this is actually a more reasonable price than what they should be priced right now. But with the fact that they are doing these more sales, I definitely can kind of understand that now. So then over here, they have the clothing gear and gear sale, the clothing sale and some gear, which I think they are all, pretty decent priced. I haven't personally bought anything and probably will not be, because I am saving for an outfit. And then you have some more food, and you get to see a lot of cool people from all of the quest. You got Thomas Moreland, Alex Cloudmill, and then you have Bonnie and Mrs. Holdsworth. And I believe, I'm not sure what this is actually, to be honest with you. Oh, I'm gonna go bet it's a